A warning to all parents out there. A Russian-based website has hacked into thousands of baby monitors, as well as home and business security cameras, nanny cams, you name it, any kind of cam that you have on your computer.
But that's not all. They are even broadcasting live feeds online. So how can you protect yourself and protect your family? Here with more is privacy and security expert John Sileo. Good morning, John. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me back.
We've done this type of story a time or two, right? But it's just an incident here or there. This is some 4,000 in the U.S., 2,000 in France, 500 in the U.K. This is so wild. It's not new, but the fact that it's being broadcast online is new.
Yeah, and you know what's really creepy is that the hackers aren't just broadcasting the live feed; they're also broadcasting the location of the device.
Weesh.
So it's kind of a new level of grossness here.
Is this out of Russia?
Yeah, it's out of Russia, though. You know, everything's so well masked now and hidden behind IP addresses and so forth. You never really know where it's coming from, but yeah, there's a group in Russia taking credit for it. They're saying that they're doing it to expose this problem of open baby monitors, which it is doing, but I don't think that's their primary purpose.
They say this is a benevolent thing. We're trying to alert the world about security issues when it comes to the cameras. But can you imagine the baby monitor?
No, so the idea is that they're using the easy ways in. If you have a dummy password, something that's simple like 1234, or if you use the default password that comes with your baby monitor or your webcam.
So is that the number?
What are some of the tips, John, that we can do to make sure that we're protecting ourselves?
Yeah, I got to say, in this case, it's really more our fault as consumers than it is the businesses or even the hackers. We have not changed the passwords, the default passwords on those internet-connected devices. So the number one tip that you can do is go in and when you buy that device and hook it to the internet, whether it's a firewall, a baby cam, a photocopier, you got to change that default password first.
How about disable the darn camera?
Yeah, you can disable those things. They at least the internet access, so that it's not ever you know, allowing traffic in.
Yeah.
Or you can, you know, people tape up the cameras or cover them when they're not being used, unplug them. You don't need to let those things run all the time.
But a lot of parents want to have the internet access enabled so that they can watch their child while they're at work or while they're out running errands. That's the whole point of having them. So is there something else we can do, like put the device behind a strong firewall?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you put a strong 13-plus character alphanumeric password, you put it behind a firewall, you pay a couple $100s to have an IT person come in and set that up correctly, you're going to be just fine. So if you use the technology like it was built and you turn on the security, everything's good. It's people not doing what they need to do.
But you're right. I mean, just cover the darn camera too, the lens, when you don't want to use it.
Yeah, if it's not in use, cover it, unplug it. In fact, that works really well for computers, mobile devices. Shut it down, because they're getting into it and hacking it when we're not paying attention, when it's you know, not really being used.
And wireless is a problem.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, so Wi-Fi. Exactly. These things communicate over Wi-Fi, and if that's not protected as well, it's no better than having a bad password on it, because they get in through the Wi-Fi system and they see every device on our, you know, whether it's a computer, mobile device, an iPad, or a baby cam.
All right, John, thanks so much. So change your password and cover it up if you can, just like you're closing your blinds of your windows.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Change the password
Absolutely.
over and over. I mean, do it every month.
Right.
But and none of us do.
What's your name? Nikki. Nikki. A little bit more information. How about when we go through it together, item by juicy item? No, I wouldn't do that. Nikki, it's almost impossible to go through everything you need to do to protect something this large in one session. So I would like to offer you a free copy of my book. First, let me give that back to you.
Tired of carrying it, aren't you?
The thing is heavy. Free copy of my book, Privacy Means Profit. Trust me, it will help. Chapter 5. If you would just hold the book up for a second. Yeah. A little further from your face. Yeah. It makes it easier to turn into a driver's license. Oh, Rosemary is going to love this one. Here, take a look at that. Yeah, just long enough for the fingerprint.